guys, welcome back to the Shannon Show. So today's video is going to be a January's New Year's resolution / goals for 2020 video. It is currently 3:30 right now as I'm filming. Like I just really wanted to get this. I just really wanted to get my kind of beginning / end of the year content done. Like I was like, I'm gonna wake up early and do it, and I was like, no, I'm not. I know I have to do it now. So yeah. If I look tired, that's why. It's because it's 3:30 on New Year's Day. Anyway, 2020 vision, yes. I have a really good feeling about this year. But yeah, let me just get into my New Year's resolutions / goals. These are just kind of goals that I'm setting myself. I'm hoping, honestly, if I don't meet all of them, I feel like I'll be fine. But I aim to at least... My aim is bare minimum one of these goals. But yeah, let's get into the video. So the first on my list is to go to Cannes Film Festival. Now I am going to Cannes while the film festival is running, regardless of whether I get press or not. But I am trying to get press for that. And when the press accreditation applications open, I am going to be applying. So fingers crossed I get to go there. I've been getting into going into film festivals. I went to my first film festivals last year, and now I'm just like, I just want to go to all of the big ones now. So not even just Cannes, I want to go to TIFF, I want to go to Berlin, I want to go to Venice. So yeah, I'm going to be working out here because I'm going to need a lot of money to fund all of these trips to festivals. But yeah, I think 2020 for me is going to be the year of festivals, year of travelling, loving it, darling. Number 2, my second goal / resolution is to get onto more press lists. Right now, my number 1 goal is to get to Netflix's press list. At one festival that I went to, there was some Netflix people that were wanting to get the press people's first reactions, and they actually spoke to me, but then they ended up speaking to somebody else and totally ignoring me, so I just left because I was just like, okay. But now I absolutely regret it, and I feel like I should have stayed just to get their contact details so I could get on the press list, because with the press list you get things like a month, 2 months in advance, and that gives you a lot more time, and it's a lot less pressure to review things. Because when you're watching it with the general public with the purpose of reviewing, you have to kind of beat a lot of pressure, because the timing of you putting out your content is very important. It's very important to be one of the first people to get your content out there, especially when you don't have much of a following, and most of the time you are competing with people who have a big following. So being on the Netflix press list would help out my channel a lot and help me out and my mental health a lot. We move anyway, but yeah, more press lists. The more press lists I can get on, the better. Number 3 is to sign up to an acting agency. Those who don't know me personally, I'm an actress. I'm a full-on actress. I did it for GCSE. I did drama for A level. I aced all of my exams, and once I left sixth form, and in my gap year I went to one audition I was just so unprepared for, and I just did so badly at it that it scarred me, and I was just started distancing myself from acting. But you know what, I just want to dabble in absolutely everything. I feel like I'm always trying to put myself into one box when there's just so much life to live that I should just dabble in whatever. So I'm gonna sign up to. I'm going to just make some self-taped monologues and see what acting agency. Maybe start in some short films or whatever, and yeah, see what that gets me. Maybe you might see me on a Netflix show. Yes, and just kind of helping me get in my creative flow. And also, as a filmmaker as well, it's also good to put yourself in the actor's shoes as well, because I do a lot of directing, and being an actor and having experience in acting helps a lot. This is kind of a conditional goal for me. It's not majorly important, but I'd love to have one of my videos go viral. It would be really nice, but for me, that's kind of a conditional kind of resolution / goal for me, it's not going to be the be all end all of my year if I don't make that resolution or goal. Number 5 is to get back into filmmaking. For those of you who don't know, I went to film school, graduated from film school. But yeah, I've just been doing YouTube stuff. For those of you who wondering, like, you're a filmmaker and like your YouTube videos like shot and edited, so basically I'm not an editor, I'm not a cinematographer, I'm just a director and writer. So yeah. So yeah, before you come for my lighting and my editing and my recording, my sound recording, writer, that's the only thing I claim, okay? But yeah, I have like some projects that are literally just on ice. Like I filmed this really cool documentary, but I always like sit down to make the paper script to send to an editor, and I just never do it. And then I've also got like another project as well that I wanted to pitch to some companies. And again, it's just a thing of actually sitting down and sorting everything out and then going and then making a pitch and then sending it over. I feel like it's easier just to distance yourself from it because filmmaking can become very draining mentally. That's why I've kind of just stuck to YouTube because it's more fun. But yeah, I do want to get back into creative filmmaking and writing as well. Also, continuing with the creative thing, I wanted to get back into music, whether that's like music videos or just creating my own music. It's always been a passion of mine. Like everybody who knows me from secondary school like knows that I just used to like sing all the time. Like I was that girl that would sing all the time. Everyone would annoy everyone, and I was the one who would win the talent shows for singing. But yeah, that's just kind of a thing where I'm still on the fence with that because it's just like, oh, do I want to like try and be a singer superstar? You know, I feel like I might just go into the studio one day, and if I make like a fire tune, then I'll release it and see what happens. And if it doesn't go anywhere, then I'll just stick to filmmaking or acting or just stick to making YouTube videos. Who knows? But I feel like the main thing is just kind of exploring myself creatively more intensely than I already am. 7, I feel like this is everyone's one, but it is like financial freedom and financial prosperity. Yeah, by next year, I would love to just have way more money than I have right now. Again, I'm young, so if that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm very grateful to be able to explore my creative side because I don't have to pay rent. And you know, food is cooked for me, so I'm very grateful for that. So I'm just gonna milk that for as long as I can. But I do want to be in a position where I could say, Mum, I'm just gonna move out now. So yeah, and also that would mean like I could film whenever I wanted to, because it gets tricky when you don't have your own space to film. Number 8, I don't even know why I put that. I just put level up. I feel like I meant like level up in like every aspect, fashion, my setup. I am gonna try and make more of an effort with my setup and everything on my YouTube channel. Like even now, I'm not using 3-point lighting because I just can't be arsed. I literally just put them on and just like light it, and then I'll just tweak it in the editing. But I feel like with videos where I can take more time on and I'm not on time sensitive, I'm gonna try and make more of an effort with like the lighting. Maybe buy some new lenses for my other camera. This is the Samsung NX that I'm using right now because I'm still waiting for my new SD card to come from my other camera. And yeah, just level up in life. Yes, level up. I feel like that's just like everything on this list rounded up. Number 9 is to kind of increase my following across social media platforms because I feel like that will help bring awareness to my content and bring awareness to my YouTube that's going on. I feel like it's a lot easier when you do have a following, but with that means I have to kind of put more effort into my Twitter, put more effort into my Instagram, make more content. I hate the Insta blogger aesthetic, and I don't think I'm gonna assimilate to that, but I'm definitely gonna make maybe a bit more effort with my Instagram. obviously make more content. I've made a lot of content on this channel. Like I've uploaded like over 100 videos this year. Well, I uploaded over 100 videos last year, so that's a lot of content. But I still feel like I need to put out more and maybe be more proactive with my editing, because I have like loads of backlog. Like some of my backlog is like fully like a year and a half old, but I never really get round to editing it, and then new stuff comes out and I film that, and then it just gets thrown to the back of the line. So I think I just need to be more consistent with churning out my backlog so that it doesn't become like a burden on my storage memory space. And then my next goal / resolution is to build my publication. For those of you who don't know, I started my own magazine called This G Media, and it's basically right now it's just me writing on it, and it's more like film, TV centered, a bit of politics, but my vision for it is to be like a publication that kind of talks about everything, so news, sports, culture, theatre, art. So if there's any like writers out there or people who wanted to kind of dabble in writing, feel free to like drop me an email, my business email, or check out This G Media and message and email the email in the contact page. If you wanted to write for This G Media. Kind of growing that right now. It's kind of just voluntary based because the site isn't making any money. Obviously that would be a goal to actually like be like a business and be able to pay employees. So I am kind of thinking of looking into sourcing funding for that, so I can be able to pay people, because I know how it feels to be like a creative and not be paid for my work. Sometimes I don't mind it, but yeah, I definitely prefer to be paid for my work. I feel like everyone would prefer to be paid for their work, but you know, building it as a voluntary website, but also trying to build it as a website that pays its employees. And then my last one is to network more and print out networking cards. And I feel like networking is so much easier when you have cards, because you don't even have to be like, you know, if you like are anxious and don't like to make conversations, you could just make small talk and be like, hi, how are you? Are you here for the film? And you know, if it feels a bit awkward, maybe just be like, well, I'll see you guys later, but I'll see you guys later, but here's my business card, there you go. And then maybe go off somewhere else. Something like that. That's just kind of like template. But yeah, networking more. Networking is so important. Like, you'll never know who you meet, and you never know where you meet. Like, I've had a lot of like temporary jobs where I've met filmmakers. Most of them have been like international filmmakers, but even then still, they have like credits, they have IMDb pages, and I've been able to network with them. So that's just kind of motivated me to be a bit more proactive with networking, because when I go to the press screenings, I usually like just keep myself to myself, but I should be putting myself out there a lot more. So that's what I'm going to aim to do from now on. So yeah, those are my goals / resolutions for 2020. I'm excited for the year. I guess, you know, in a year's time, we'll be able to look back and see what I actually accomplished and set some new goals. What are your goals / resolutions for 2020? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't yet, and until next time guys, bye!